Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from a snowy Paycor Stadium. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, throw.
On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on. Taken down after a gain of 4. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Once more, it's Henderson. And he's going to have a 1st down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. It's 2nd down. Pushed out to his left. Carrying that ball loosely as it is out. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a 1st down.
11, 11, 12, 12. Here we go. Cut.
They'll run. Johnson. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Robert Spillane spills him there. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
And it'll be brought down at the, well, your guess is as good as mine. Why would you say gained about 3 yards? From the 33, here's second down and 7. Off the play fake, it's May. Flush to his left. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
To throw on first down is May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. A pickup there of 28 yards. Look at the 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll push forward a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Five.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. He's got it at the 7, and he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 7-yard.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Crazy.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Now May. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
Crazy.
Off the play fake, here's May. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And now, third and goal coming up.
Five. All right, here we go. Sit up. Here. Crazy.
Here's May again. This one caught at the 4.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming, they knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
Good snap, good hold, good kick, and the Pats will take a 3-0 lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
11, gun.
On the ground, it's Brown. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. The Patriots out on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go.
11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Here we go. 11. 180. Nice up.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
Here's Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here's 2nd and 6.
11, Thomas. Here we go.
Here's Chase. He gets it on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Brought down back at the
11,
27.
11, mighty. 11, mighty. 12.
Burrow to throw. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll take this one in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson down to kick the extra point. Through the snowflakes. This one good. And the Bengals move out to a 7-3 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long.
5.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Digs on the reception. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to pick up a Patriots 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th down and pick up 10 yards.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Patriots.
Hey, what's that? Crazy. Crazy.
On play action, here's May. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
On the handoff, Henderson. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Avon Thibodeau with the stop.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. They'll try it now with Henderson. And he's going to have the Pats 1st down. As the defense cannot come up with the big play there. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
And the Patriot 1st down.
Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy. Crazy.
Here's May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Avon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Five. Crazy.
They'll go play action with May. B.J. Hill getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hey, what's that?
So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Crazy. Five. Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Five.
They're going. It's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised, pressure situation. You know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. On the return is Chase Brown. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Oh, here we go. Right, 80.
On first down, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Brown now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go.
Now Brown. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here comes second and 4.
12. Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. There's a third down and 4. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
On one, ready? 11, gun. Dot, 11, dot. Right, dot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got his hand, that's Olave. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
11, Thomas.
First down. First and
Good
10
set.
at the 50-yard line.
Right, 80. Dot.
A carry here for Brown. He'll take this down to the 47. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop. Second down, they need 7.
11, MT, hey. 11, MT. Here we go. Dot.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
At the 41. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 1.
11, MT, take. 11, MT, take. Here we go. 12. Right, 80. It's hot.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
On one, right?
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth
Here we
down.
go. Right, 80. Dot.
Burrow. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he's going to have the Bengals first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the Patriots' 29-yard line.
Here's a second and 9 now from the 29.
11, mighty. 11. Here we go. Dot. 12. 11, Thomas. Dot.
Now, Burrow. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Here we go, here we go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are on top. It's 14-10. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Crazy.
Off the play fake, it's May. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On second down, here's Henderson. Room to run at the 40. Yeah, that'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards.
Here we go. 5. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
Now, faking the give. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go. Sit down.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
12. Here we go. Ready? 12. 12. 12. Dot.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain the yards as the snow intensifies.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Open man downfield. It's Hawkinson. They get 22 yards there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
11, Tommy. Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Dot.
Back to throw. Burrow. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Big 13. 11, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
2nd down. Burrow. A short one taken by Hawkinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. They get 16 on that connection. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
11 MT tape. 11 Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Dot.
Blown back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
On 1. Ready?
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
11, 11, 11. Gun, gun. Dot. Dot.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down
11, 11,
13.
11. Here we go. 11, 11. Dot. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Hey, what's that? Keep it rolling, right? Crazy.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. May going to look to throw. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams.
Brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
Left side, he's got Henry. So that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Crazy.
They'll drop to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. Finding space at the 15. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. The extra point, up and good. And the Patriots go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, here's Daquan Hardy. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
11 MT. Here we go. What?
Here's Burrow. That's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's first and 10.
11. 12. 11 MT. Dot.
Burrow now. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield.
9-yard loss.
Milton Williams in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Now second down throw for Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.